morning, everyone. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how twizzled and twazzled my earbuds are. So bear with me a moment while I untangle them. I love it. I roll them up really carefully and then put them in a little pocket. And then all of a sudden I get them out and they're like tangled city. But hey, first world problems. So welcome to Spiritual Breadcrumbs. Today the title is This Lifetime. Okay, so I went, okay, Spirit, this lifetime, what do you want me to talk about? And I'm concluding, maybe not, that it's about what we assume, like, why is it sometimes we feel that this lifetime things don't work out? Or why is it that we feel that we may have missed an opportunity? As I remind you all, and I'm telling you now, you are always in the right place at the right time. You are never in the wrong place. Good morning, Stephanie. Welcome to today. And here's what I mean about if you're supposed to be somewhere, Spirit will move heaven and earth to get you there. All right. So when we get those messages, we get those little insights, if you like, those little spiritual breadcrumbs that Spirit dropped to us, then we follow them. And I'll explain to you, like 26 years ago, and I'll give you this example because it's very dear to my heart today. So 26 years ago, a friend of mine in the UK said, hey, there's this guy coming. He's from Canada. He's a past life regressionist. He has only one workshop that he's doing here. Do you want to go to it? And of course, I'm like, yeah, I'm really interested, intrigued. And she told me the date, and I'm like, oh, shoot. I have other plans. I'd already made plans with another friend to do something. And in her life at that time, things were going really squiffy. And I don't cancel on people just because a better offer comes up. So I said to her, well, I can't do it. And she's like, what? You're going to miss this. I'm like, I really want to do it, but I've already made plans. Here is where Spirit popped in. This is where they change things in this lifetime for me. The person that I was going to have this date with on this particular day, she phones me and she says, I am so sorry to do this. I need to cancel on you. And I'm on the other end of the phone and I'm laughing. And I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing at the fact that I had said to Spirit, I really love to go to this, but I'm not going to cancel. I've made plans. So they canceled it. So I explained to her why. And she said, oh my God, you should have just canceled. I don't do that. That's not the way I jive. So anyway, fast forward to the actual date. I get there at the location. And because I'm one of those sort of, I didn't know quite where it was and, you know, the parking and all that kind of thing. I wanted to make sure I got there extra early. So I did. I got there extra early and I find the place. And the door is locked. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm nearly an hour early. So, and then this little head pops out of the window. Oh, you're here for the workshop? And I'm like, yes, I am. So, hi, Helen. Nice to see you. So, he let me in. And, you know, at that point, I just went and sat over in the corner waiting for a friend. But as I was carrying, so this was summertime in the UK. In the UK, there are very few, if not no, air conditioning in the summertime. Most places, their way of dealing with it is open a window one side, open a window the other side, and hopefully the air will cross. So I had said to my friend, and she knew somebody else that was coming, that I'll bring my big family cooler and fill it with ice. And then that way we can put all our lunch stuff in there because there was only sort of a little short break for lunch, and it'll keep it cold and it won't go really because in England in those days we would have sarnies. Okay, sarnies are sandwiches, so we'd take a sarnie with us because it was the easiest thing to do. So anyway, I had this huge cooler and I was struggling to get it up this very narrow stairway, and of course the past life regressionist, who is actually Chris Lee, says to me, so you're feeding everybody today? And I thought, no. I was a bit indignant at that point. I said, no, I've bought a cooler, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I enjoyed the workshop. It was absolutely amazing. So fast forward to the day afterwards where Chris was actually offering one-on-one private sessions. And I thought, okay, I'd like to book one. Because I had not covered a few things. When you're in a group workshop, when Chris does the past life group workshops, you can only do it in a group, and there was something that I wanted to cover, which was more personal to me that I didn't want to do in a group situation. So anyway, I booked the session and went along and had an amazing time, unraveled some stuff there that were from former lifetimes that were affecting me in this lifetime. So anyway, I digress. So what happened that night was I had this really weird, surreal kind of dream. And I'm like, okay, why is this man in my dreams? Why am I now being pulled into like a movie screen in my dream? And he's there and we're living through this lifetime. So I was like, okay, I don't really have any attraction to this man. He's really good at what he does. He's an amazing past life regressionist. But I thought, I write it all out. And I phoned my friend who had been to the workshop. She said, you've got to speak to him. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not attracted to him. No way. He's not my kind. He's not my type. So anyway, I followed through with what she said and what Spirit prompted me to. So I met with him. And of course, he just said, is everything okay? I said, no, the regression was really fantastic. But I had this dream last night and you were in it. And I'm trying to figure out why and what was the significance with it. So anyway, I had written out the dream. And anybody that has my book, which is short stories, it's in that book, a version of it. And so anyway, he was tearing and he said, I don't know what it means either. So I said, yeah, I don't, I'm a little confused. So anyway, we sat and we were talking about general things. And he said, I'd really like to come back to England again, but I'm wondering, because I know you sort of organize different things, whether you'd like to organize some workshops for me. So I said, well, yeah, of course, we'll create a thing. So anyway, I did that. But here's the amazing thing. When I left that evening and I knew he was flying back to Canada, I felt like somebody had chopped an arm off from me. I felt very lost, very like, why did I meet this guy? I've got no attraction. I kept saying that I've got no attraction to this guy, but I feel like there is a reason we've connected. Okay, so this is where I'm talking about this lifetime, a reason that we've connected. And sometimes, yes, it's a love connection. Sometimes it's just a friendship. Sometimes it is a relationship in some form or another. But Spirit put us together for a reason. And as I say, if the reason is important, which I'm concluding it was, because here I am 24 years later, married to this guy, then we need to follow those breadcrumbs. So this lifetime, what I want you to be in awareness of, when you get those little spiritual breadcrumbs that get dropped down to you, follow them. If it's something you're meant to do, be there or do it. If it's somewhere where you're meant to be, then be there. Like, that's part of what we're supposed to do. We just listen to those or feel that connection from Spirit, and then they'll guide us. So this lifetime, I'm assuming in my life, I was meant to connect with Chris. We were meant to be married, and here we are 24 years later, celebrating our anniversary today. And I think that's probably why Spirit said, let's call it this lifetime. Your lifetime is for you to live in every step, every day, every way, vibrationally. Connect with those little breadcrumbs that are sprinkled at you and follow them. So before I head out, let me pull the cards today. Vibrational Energy Oracle deck. See what card is there. All right, put that up there. The children's deck for that inner child essence of us, which we have, those two sides of us. And I'm going to pull all the cards first, and then I'm going to do the quick. Thank you, Stephanie. All right, there's the card for that one. Let's put that on there. The I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck. Oh, and there's a card for that one. And the I Am Sacred Affirmation deck. And tomorrow I'll be doing the, because, they're not wanting to. Oh, there it is. Okay, I've got that one. All right. So tomorrow will be the reading, and I will try and do it live. I've got to try and see if I can work that out. But anyway, so the first card drawn from the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck was Messenger. So I think that's, again, confirmation that we get these messages from Spirit. They drop us little thoughts, little threads that we can hang on to pull forward. Lift me up. Oh my gosh, look. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Is that Spirit? Whisper, whisper, whisper. I think it is. So we get the threads, we hear them. How interconnected is that? And the I am vibrational card is I am the love vibration of peace within my soul. So I think that is reminding us that we just have to keep it quiet in there. Be in a peaceful surrounding, even when everything is chaotic outside of us. Thank you, Helen. Thank you. And then the final card was I am sacred to the wonder of living in the vibration of now. So that, again, these two interconnect. Be there, be present, be in you, in your vibration in that moment. So I've gone over my 10 minutes. I'm going to finish now and say thank you for joining me live, and thank you for those of you that listen to me afterwards. I appreciate it. Thank you for your comments. And again, if there's anything you would like me to bring up, not literally, to cover in Spiritual Breadcrumbs, please let me know. Okay. All right, sweeties. Thank you, and vibrational blessings. Have a beautiful day.